So for those that didn't watch the last episode, this is Cam, who's just become a partner in Pitch Black and is heading up our Melbourne operation. We're starting an office down there in Collingwood, which is really exciting. We've just seen an article that, on TechCrunch, that a robot from Saudi Arabia has been given citizenship. It's the first robot, apparently, allegedly, in the world that's been given citizen rights.
Clearly, that's very much a PR angle. Obviously, it made global news because of it. Had Elon Musk tweeting about it,
yeah.
And obviously everybody listens to that. So I doubt that this is actually like a true social issue that needs to be discussed, but it does bring up some valid points that, you know, what is the potential of robots and artificial intelligence look like?
Because this robot would be pretty dumb. There's no doubt. AI is definitely not that smart yet.
It did say, you know, this was
it
was honoured to receive that.
It did say on stage it was honoured to receive it. A guy from Google who's had a very high hit rate on predictions into the future in the past, like, has maintained an 85%-ish prediction rate. There's this infographic of his predictions for the next 100 years. And it was something by, like, he predicted, I think it was like 2045-ish or 2040, that AI will be like aggressively campaigning for voting rights and citizen rights and everything, like, from their own accord, right? Without a human programming them to say, thank you, I'm so honoured on stage, which is all, you know, a stunt. But they'll genuinely be fighting, saying that we deserve to be treated as the same level as a human by potentially 2040.
Yeah, I mean, and that sort of stuff. that sort of stuff is mind blowing when you think about the social issues that we sort of tackle today. Whether it's, you know, in Australia we're talking about same-sex marriage, or, you know, what they sort of spoke about, like, you know, years ago, race rights or Indigenous rights here in Australia.
Yes.
We would hope that we would have all those issues resolved before we then start tackling AI rights. And yeah, where does that sit? You know,
the reason that Elon has probably chimed in on this is he's spoken a lot about this topic. He and Bill Gates and some other pretty fucking smart people are fairly concerned about this topic, actually, and it's the whole argument of, obviously AI is not that intelligent at the moment, but if by 2030, 2040 it is, and it can do everything a human can do but better, where does that leave humans? So Elon he's so scared of this that one of his most recent investments, I don't know if you saw this, was the neural, I forget the name of the startup. I think it's Neuralink, but I don't know. But anyway, the concept is that he thinks the main way to fight it is bionic. Humans need to become more bionic. So he's invested like 700 mil of cash into technology around an implant that can connect us to the internet in real time. So you can think and you can search, because really the inefficiency for a human is we think and we have a question in our mind, but then we have to go to our phones and then, like, seek that knowledge. So we need to, he says, to compete with the AI, we need a direct feed of data, big data. Sounds pretty scary. My whole brain's like scanning the whole internet. Sounds fucking exhausting, to be honest.
even us as humans, we don't even understand the capacity that we can get to in our own minds. And maybe having AI that can help us to unleash a whole new power, our true potential,
yes,
in our own minds, and then that takes us to a whole nother level of thinking.
Yes. I am an optimist. I'm hoping it goes well, but we will see.